Empress here, and I'm here to do a reading for Cappy, my Capricorns, my Cappies. I was meditating and pre-shuffling, and these cards came out, and I kind of like doing it like that, so I hope you don't mind. But these were pulled off camera, and for Capricorn, we received door to personal healing and happiness, all tied up, door to spirit, and strategy. So the last time I read for Cappy, it was please don't look back. So with please don't look back and all tied up, that kind of feels like you're still in some type of indecision. You have door to spirit, so you do know you have options, and spiritually you're being guided. You also have the door to personal healing and happiness and strategy. So with all that combined, even though you still feel a little bit of blockage, you know you have spiritual help. You have God in your life. You have a strategy. You're making plans. So you're doing it spiritually and in the 3D. You're making a plan to get to this door to personal happiness, whatever your goal is, Cappy. So I like that. And let's read each card and affirmations, and then we'll just expand, right? So door to personal healing and happiness, new beginnings in your personal life. This card is a harbinger or harbinger of positive change. The beautiful light-filled door opens onto a lush, rainbow-lit field filled with vibrant lotus flowers. Can you see that? You see the little lotus flowers? It looks real serene. Whether you're working on some inner healing, such as breaking an addiction, or looking to make some external changes, such as finding a new place to live, this card signals your life is opening up and new opportunities are about to appear. The changes you've been working on are ready to blossom with wonderful results. So make sure you see your personal intentions through with continued actions and optimistic expectations. Your affirmation is, I am strong, focused, and self-directed. I have the power to create wonderful new realities in my life. So Capricorn, you know that you set your goals, so you know exactly what you want. So you feel confident in achieving it. I guess that's why strategy shows up, because you probably made a strategy and you're taking it step by step and doing what you're supposed to. Let's see, why do all tied up show up then? Lack of motion or sense of personal freedom, all tied up. This card shows a woman tied up with vines around her wrists, body, and arms. Receiving this card upright represents a situation in your life where things seem to be severely stuck. Keyword is seem. So maybe it's something where you're in like an energy of it's self-inflicted. It's maybe some thoughts of negativity, like you can't accomplish it, but in reality, you know you can. So sometimes it's self-imposed, but anyway, yeah, seem to be severely stuck. You're not really stuck. A major drama may be going on around you, stopping you from moving forward. Or it may be that some technicalities are blocking your way. Perhaps you're waiting for a contract to be signed or an agreement to be made. Whatever is holding things up, the restrictions may be feeling quite oppressive at this time. So Cappy, you need patience. If this isn't technically the case for you, what's tying you up is your own personal stuff. Look at your life and see where you can be your own jailer. Are you tying yourself up in some emotional angst or in a negative habit that you refuse to deal with? If so, time to cut the vines and make some serious changes now. You needn't live in your self-imposed jail any longer. And this came out for another earth sign. So earth signs, I see the thing is that you have some self-negative talk, and you need to replace those thoughts, because they start as thoughts. You need to replace those negative thoughts with something positive immediately. As soon as it comes in your head, just replace it with something positive, and automatically that shit will go. You have to put that in practice. Affirmation, I release stuck energies, old habits, and restriction. My life is opening up and I am free to choose my reality. These are things that I say to you, and I always say these readings help me too, because Spirit is not just talking to you, okay? And so we all go through this. We have to realize that a lot of times, yes, people do purposely create blockages in your life because of selfish reasons, but you have to realize that you help them by feeding into it, right? So don't ever feel like you're stuck. You can't do anything. All you have to do is what you're already doing. Get on them knees and pray, door to spirit, and create a strategy, and everything else will fall in place. Okay, so door to spirit, spiritual awakenings and new beginnings. The door opens onto the expansive energetic realm where all new beginnings originate. So as above, so below. Your actions always start as a vision. You visualize it and then you put it in play. That's how you manifest. That's how this shit works. It has to start in your mind first. If you can't fucking see it, you can't achieve it. You understand? So once you see it and those negative little arrows and no, you can't do that. And friends is, you really want to go through all of that? You really want to make that sacrifice to make that? Yes, yes, yes. That's all you got to do. Block them out. If you have to remove them from your life, Capricorn, remove them, even if it's just temporarily, because we have love for people. We can't help who we love, but we have to know who the fuck we love, okay? We have to know when to, like, yeah, that's coming from projection, or yeah, that's coming from a place of love. You can always tell, and everybody has both in them. You just have to discern, okay? So door to spirit. The orbs of light are guiding you through the clouds of the earthly world, leading you to a deeper understanding of your eternal identity, the source of all true value and power. This door opens onto truly unlimited potential for the changes that happen here. Reach deep into the core of your being. As such, this card often heralds you increasing powers in your spiritual arts and deepening connection with the spirit world or God. Don't be surprised if you find yourself becoming more intuitive, more aware of Spirit's presence, and more powerful in your own healing practices. Now is the time to open up to unexpected guidance and inspiration of Spirit into the magic and power of your true identity. So you're not living in your true identity, your true beliefs, your true morals, your true boundaries. Once you start setting those, that's strategy. And it leads me, thank you, Spirit, it leads me right into strategy. Once you learn how to set those boundaries in a healthy manner, not through aggression, not through anger, through, you know what helps me? That I know everyone is on a different level on their journey. So I just look at people like, okay, you didn't learn that yet. If you know you're right, Capricorn, if you have your morals and your values set, don't go against it. It will burn you every time. Even if you're just being nice, even if you're just trying to compromise, sometimes you shouldn't compromise. And let's get into strategy. So, making a plan. This card shows pen, journal, compass, and key. When you receive this card upright, it indicates that it's the optimum time for setting up a very specific strategy for achieving your goals. Write about the direction you want to go in. Consider that's journaling. Journaling always helps. I will always have a journal. Write about the direction you want to go in. Consider any potential change in the course that may be needed. Be aware of particulars regarding your goals and have some conscious plan in mind. Structure the short-term goals needed to make your long-term goal a reality. This card is telling you to spend some time setting things in order. It's time to take full control. Add thought to action and set your sights on the road ahead. Affirmation is, I plan the necessary steps to achieve my goals, and I'm willing to take action in that direction. I am flexible, persistent, and prepared. Flexible, yes. To get your goal across, yes. But on things that's keeping you all tied up, don't be flexible about it. Happy. Stand your ground. That's how you're going to get to your door to personal healing and happiness. So let's go from the yes or no oracle cards. Why? Because why not? Let's see what's going on. These are the ones that called me, so I'm going to pull from them. And Cappy, I do not solicit. I do not ask for donations. All I ask for, a clean energy exchange so that we can help each other. That's it. I promise you. So if you see this and anything resonates, hit like, subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet, hit the little bell so you know when I come on. I probably do a video a day because I do have a real life 9 to 5 that actually pays my bills, that allows me not to ask you for donations. But I don't do personal readings as yet. That, yes, I would charge for it if I ever start doing personal readings, because that, I feel, requires someone to sit down, allow me in their energy, and pull cards for them to advise them. That's personal. And sometimes you walk away with other people's energy that you don't want. So, yeah. A coin has to be for that. But for now, no Cappy. Let's see what happens with Cappy. So hit subscribe if you like my vibe. Like it if anything resonates. Ooh, that flew out and something turned up. Okay, so this flew out. And this is the yes or no oracle cards. And it has dual messages on the cards. So it really matters how I turn it up. So you have a no. For currents too strong, find solid ground. And then the one that turned up in the deck is another no. And it says the sun sets. It's time to conclude. So yeah. Whatever's going on around you, because I mentioned it in, I think, Daughter Spirit. Whatever's going on around you that's a little too hectic. It doesn't seem to directly involve you, which is great, but you're still affected by it. So whatever it is, stand solid ground. Keep your morals, keep your values. And if you see something around you is not something that you agree with, then you should say something. That's what it's advising you. And the sun sets, it's time to conclude. Yeah, whatever that's tying you up, it's time to close it out. So you have a yes card. Rising to the challenge, floating on air, advance. So that strategy is working. Whatever steps you on, whatever level you're on with the strategy, it's working. It's progressing. You have another yes. Make a splash. Deep dive. Flowing easily in your life. So once you get rid of this, whatever is tying you up, whatever you have planned is going to flow easily. That's great. And they said that's enough with those. That's great, Cappy. It's always something we have to clear up to get to the next level. So don't think this is something that's going to be the last time you hear that message, because there's always obstacles in our way to try to prevent us from getting where we need to go. So let's clarify. Let's use the clarifying life situation. Let's see what needs to go. What needs to conclude. Let's see. Also, what is going on around you that you're not directly connected to, but it affects you? What is that, Cappy? Maybe something is happening with someone you love and you can't stop them. I see an addiction up there in one of those energy cards. Hopefully that's not what you're dealing with, but that's a hard thing to deal with. Answers unfold. Keep your mind open. Be willing to learn from this experience. So whatever is going on around you, it's a bonus, because you get to learn without directly getting the lesson. So that's a plus. What else, Spirit? What's time to conclude? Oh, Harmony's call. Embrace equality and pursue justice. Stand on your morals, Cappy. Harmonizing the energies to manifest in balance and just outcome. Yeah, it's time to pass judgment. That's what it's saying. Judgment on self, too. Okay. What's rising to the occasion floating on air? Are you going to rise to the occasion and call judgment? Let's see. What's rise to the occasion? Rise to the challenge floating on air. Okay. On your own. It's time to take some alone time or be single to get a new perspective. Okay, so it's about a relationship, Cappy. So you're in a relationship where you see fuckery going on and it's not phasing you. You're just watching. It's like you got popcorn and you're watching the circus. It's time to call judgment on it, though. It's time to make a strategy and an exit plan. Okay. Rough road. Prepare carefully before you continue, for it's a long journey ahead. So whatever this is that you have to get away from is something that has a great effect on your life. Probably not emotionally anymore. That's why you're just, grabbing your popcorn, looking at the surface like you gotta know who you think you're fooling, but you ain't fooling me, stupid. Maybe that's your attitude. Let's see what's going on. Let's see who the players are. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna pull from the Goddess Journal. Where does this go? Here. Because I want to see what energies come out. So for Kathy, who is this person that Kathy is just looking at, shaking their head? They're already making their exit plan, creating a strategy involving spirit, praying to God, asking for clarity, getting discernment. Oh, the Tower. It came out in reverse, though. So whoever this person is, they represent the Tower in reverse. And this book is interesting. So let me read directly from this book for it. Hold on. Is that my stomach growling? Oh my goodness. You would think I don't eat. Okay. So the Tower in reverse is, instead of letting a situation event crumble, you are determined to make sure things don't fall apart. When this card is reversed, you may find that you're overexerting yourself in order to keep everything balanced and maintain control. The more you try to control a situation that is bound to happen, the longer it takes for you to see the lesson and move forward. Let things fall apart and rebuild something better. This is a no card. Reverse is a yes card. So your person is in an energy of, Cappy, of trying to maintain this facade that everything is okay and, they're being the best person that they can. It says, I do not fear chaos or destruction. Anything that crumbles in my life belongs beneath my feet. So, Cappy, this person, we don't know if they're, and this is your energy. I'm going to say it in a minute. Your energy is High Priestess, but it also came out in a reverse. So let's see why. Why is High Priestess in reverse? You may be relying on what's in your head over what you know to be true in your heart. While there's nothing wrong with applying logic to situations, you are refusing to listen to the small voice that is showing you an alternative point of view, perspective. You may be avoiding the call to go within and ignoring your intuition. The more you ignore what you need to do, the worse it becomes. So, Cappy, you need to make a decision. Do you believe this person? Do you believe that they improved, or are you just not impressed? Like, what is it, Cappy? What do you want? What do you want, Cappy? So the Tower in reverse is someone that doesn't want to face the truth of the matter. What is the truth, though? Only Cappy knows. Because it's going to be different for everyone. So your person doesn't want to face the truth. And you're the High Priestess in reverse. So it's kind of like you're ignoring your intuition too. It's weird. Why are you guys? It's like you're mirroring each other. What is going on? You both need to heal. You both are all tied up. You're both mirroring each other. Let's get the light shadow deck. And we're going to expand because do you want this with this person, Cappy? Or not? It's like you want to be on your own, but you know it's not going to be easy. Right? But it's time to make a choice. That strategy that you keep, no, the strategy that you created, that you're taking a step towards, it's like you take one step forward and 2 steps back. That's why all tied up is there. And Spirit is trying to help you. You need to pray and ask for clarity. That's what you do when you're in a situation and you really don't know what to do and you keep going back and forth. You can see. So it's like you can see your options, right? One option, if I go this way, you know, I'm going to do things on my own. I'm going to bear everything on my own. Am I ready for that? Am I ready to be, you know, on my own? You kind of want to be on your own. But you know it's going to be rough. And then your person is kind of like they're willing to just keep going as it is. And you see that the relationship needs a change. But this person is willing to keep going as it is. They're happy. They're like, nothing is wrong. Why are you upset? Like, why are we fucking up the rhythm? I don't know. So I pulled 2 cards. And it's your energy and your person's energy. Or how they feel about you, rather. Because these are your energies. So it's how he feels, how, I don't know why I said he, because it could be he or she. How he or she feels about you and how you feel about them. So they feel Ace of Pentacles. You're everything. Like, the card says, I feel so rich for knowing true love. I now see how easy it is to create wealth when you know someone like you to love. And Cappy, you're in the Magician. I'm starting to notice all sorts of signs and coincidences. Realizing my own power in creating them, I'm working on manifesting it. Right? So if you're working on manifesting this person, is that what you're telling them, that you really don't mean it because you're really still looking at going on your own? If so, you have to be honest. What is Spirit's advice for the person in Cappy's life first? Let's do them first. What is the advice for the person in Cappy's life? Because they look at you as the Ace of Pentacles. Like, that's everything. And you're being a magician. And you're kind of like, you're a little shifty. So, Spirit's advice for your person is the High Priestess. I'm starting to see clearly the lies and the mask of those around me. It's sad, but at least I can see, at least I can also see the gifts of our connection. So this person is waking up to who you really are, Cappy. And maybe they just want things to be harmonious, basically. That's what they want. They envision it. They see it with the High Priestess. Meanwhile, you're the High Priestess in reverse up here. And they're looking at you like the High Priestess upright. So are you wearing a mask, Cappy? What's Cappy's advice for this person? Well, maybe Spirit's advice is the person needs to see you more clearly because they're looking at you like the High Priestess and you're not sure you're the High Priestess in reverse. So what's Cappy's advice, Spirit? this deck does not have reversals, okay? So your advice is, I am new to spiritual journey, but I'm willing to try and see what I can learn as long as I have you by my side, okay? But do you really mean it, Cappy? Because you're giving them mixed signals. Why are you giving them mixed signals if that's what you mean? Maybe you mean like this, but what you're showing them is that you want to be on your own. Maybe your love languages are not. Let's see. Let's pull something. Hold on. I'm going to pull from what's tea. And I know you can't see everything, but there are cards down there too. My bad. I'm going to get a better camera set up. I just can't invest in that right now, people. Okay. Anyway, what's tea with Cappy? What is tea with Cappy? So it's like, Cappy, you have a choice. You can stick around and be honest and try to build with this person, or you can go on your own. I think Spirit is telling you that it's all up to you, because either way, you're going to be fine. So what's tea for Cappy? You think they're a broke ass? You think they could... Capricorn. Capricorn. You think they're a broke ass? That's your problem? Because you know Cappy make their own money, honey. And they're going to want somebody besides them that's making it too. Maybe they lack ambition. I got it. You love them, but maybe they need a strategy. They need... Yep. Lord. Kids at risk of being taken or is about to be reporting something, neglect, abuse. So maybe that person is dealing with something in their life with their kids. Why it's the cause of them being broke. Because you have child services, kids at risk of being taken or is about to, reporting something, neglect. God, what is going on with me, Jesus? Neglect, abuse. We have bad karma. Yeah, so what I'm seeing with the West Tea is that this person probably has all kinds of baggage and you don't want to deal with that. You love them, but you're like, listen, I don't have time for that. That's broke people shit. I mean, Cappy's like, I want to live life right now. I don't want to go through all of this. And that's what's going on outside of you, Cappy. This person has drama on their own. And you don't want to deal with that. You rather be on your own. You love this person, but you don't love their drama. And that's okay. You have to be honest about it. Maybe they'll do something about it. Dirt digging. Oh, looking for dirt on you or vice versa. So, Cappy, I don't know if someone in the drama that this person is experiencing is trying to get dirt on you. Romantic love affair, sex fix, secret lover. Okay, so on top of the motherfucker being broke, on top of him having issues maybe with a baby mother or somebody around him, maybe a family member is going through child services, bad karma is following him. He also has a third party that's dirt digging on you, that he's having some type of romantic love affair. That's why he wants things to stay the same. That's why you have the popcorn at the circus looking at this motherfucker like, who you fooling? Yes, I love you, but I cannot deal with all the shit that comes with you. Fake flexing. And on top of that, he fake flexes, or she fake flexes. Acts rich, flosses, acts fancy, show off, etc. Okay, Cappy, I see now. I see. Yeah. Get that strategy together. First, I would be honest with the person. I would. Like, you have to clean up this stuff, and I'll even help you. Because that's just, I'm a Leo. That's how I am. I will help you clean this crap up, and then we can see how you maneuver, and then, because, let me tell you, a lot of times people say, God forgives, not me. But then are you really of God? Because Everybody has some stuff they need to be forgiven for. But my thing is, in order to get forgiveness, you have to literally not do it again. You understand what I'm saying? So if this person constantly creates drama around you, Cappy, and always have just something going on, period, whether it's directly connected to them, adjacent, it doesn't matter. It's just the drama is around, in the vicinity, and you're tired of it, because that interferes with money. Drama doesn't make money. Drama stops money. And Cappy is about their money. They are about they don't want a fake flex. They want a real flex. They want to be able to go out and drop a lot of money on a date, on dinner, on, you know, people they love. They love doing that. And when you have all this stuff around you, they can't do that with you. That's a part of their love language. And you interrupting it. Let's see if we can get advice for Cappy, because what the hell is wrong with this person? Like, you have a Capricorn. A Capricorn, the go-getters, the creatives. Why? Like, the earth energy don't mind staying home and going out. Like, they just, I don't know. The drama don't mesh with Cappy. So let's see. Let's pull from the African Goddess deck and see what they have for Cappy when we close it out, because I have to work. So what do we have for Cappy? I'm just saying, this is a lot. It's overwhelming. I see why you're like trying to get away from that. I'm just looking at it. I'm just sitting in this energy for now, and I want to run. So I see why you have on your own and rising to the challenge. You want shit to flow easy in your life. You want stuff to flow easy. Deep dive. You want to just, like, flow. And when you have this type of stuff going on that affects money, it don't flow for Cappy. You have rage. Jesus, Medusa. And I don't mean to laugh in that way. It's just, I get it. That's why I'm laughing, because this shit would make me rageful too, to have to deal with this. Let's see what's going on. Let's see where rage comes from, first of all, which is Medusa. We all know the story of Medusa. If we don't, we're going to find out. So, 1 minute. Medusa is a part of what temple? Nope. Where is Medusa? Hold on. Okay. She's a part of Temple 5 Shadows. Yeah. That goes with your daughter spirit and daughter personal healing and happiness. You have to chase it, Cappy. You do. You know, I kiki and blah, blah, blah. But the truth is, you have to prioritize yourself. You can't be dealing with somebody else's drama and the appearances that they want to make. It's like, that's why you have your popcorn, because it's like they perform out to the world, but inside, you know what's really going on with them. And you're just looking at them like, anyway, Medusa. So she is the Temple 5 of Shadows. Let's see what Medusa has for you. Medusa, Shadow of Rage, Libya. Temple, Shadows, Element, Fire. Medusa is feared as an ugly, vicious monster bitch. The truth? This Libyan Berber, dark goddess of wisdom's rage is sacred, epic, and fully justified. So if you're going back and forth in your mind that your happiness doesn't mesh with somebody else's life, that's their fucking business, Capricorn. Tell them to take all this drama, this bad karma, this fake flexing, this third party, this dirt digging, this child services, this broke shit. Tell them to take that over there. Okay? Because your happiness is over there, and that's where you're going. Anyway, it's justified. You have a right to be happy. Yes, you have a right. It is your divine right to chase your happiness. I don't care if you chase that shit till you run out of breath. That is your right. Don't let anyone else stop you. Yes, it's rough being on your own, but do it. Okay? If that's what you teeter-tottering on, go. Do it. So, I'm sorry. Medusa's shadow guidance is you are pissed off and petrified, angry and shaking. But underneath that, you are hurt and heartbroken. Feeling undervalued is overwhelming. And you are. You are undervalued, Capricorn, because you know what you bring to the table. You can't stay silent anymore. Let your joys, hopes, and beauty rage on. What I said, your morals, your values, your principles, stand on that shit. Take a breath. Close your eyes. So embodiment is take a breath. Close your eyes. Put both hands over your lower abdomen. Tune into the part of you that feels out of control. Flood it with loving, healing, and golden light. Now put both hands over your heart and do the same. You have a right to your full range of emotions, including anger. Sacred rage inspires us to run for office, lead protest, and shift policies. But healthy rage can devour your very soul. Get clear on what is really happening. Allow yourself to feel your feelings, to see the truth. Just because you feel threatened does not mean you are being threatened. So just because someone doesn't receive an emotion a way that you thought they would, doesn't mean you shouldn't express it. You understand what I'm saying? Your word, your voice, your energy, your opinion is needed. That's why you're here. It matters. And if you know right and this person keep going to the left and keep doing wrong and don't want to take, you can't help them. That's it. Your goddess declaration is, I have the right to feel my feelings. You understand? Stand on your principles. Stand on your morals. You have a right to feel rage. That's what I'm gonna title this. You have a right to feel rage about all this bullshit that they brought to you. You didn't create this shit. This wouldn't have happened if you didn't know this person. They brought that to you. Yeah, I'd be fucking mad too. Like this if anything resonates. I love you, Cappy. Let motherfuckers know how you feel, okay? Don't bottle it up. Bye.